Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You're tuned in to Mattie Mondays. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mattie B, and we are back around another 7 days for another Mattie Mondays. Where we do music in different ways. It's always exciting to be here, streaming live, to be able to interact and to share in real time. I'm thankful for another day. Thankful for another opportunity to interact with the Mattie Mondays community. And I can, as you can see, I am on location outside of the norm, but that's going to be a part of the share today. Today, we are doing a quick but thorough check-in. July was an amazing month. October is shaping up to be the same. August is shaping up to be the same, and we are just getting started. So I've been told, and it has been impressed upon me to make sure that I am taking moments to celebrate the wins, to celebrate the things that we take from thought form and create into real objects and things to share. So I'm going to kind of do that in this version here on Mattie Mondays during our check-in. We're going to start with our birthdays. I'm not going to mention names, but there have been a lot of celebrations of life in another year in July and already into August. So shout out to all the July and August babies. And let me get this list because we got an extensive one, but I will not keep you long. And I'm going to start by hopping in the comments really quickly. Got my control station over here to the right. So let's see who we got in the building. Mama Mattie is in the building. Excuse me. C.Styles first and foremost. She beat you to it. What up, Crystal? You already know. She's going to be here. Everybody, all of y'all are going to be here and faithful. Right on time. Mama Mattie in the building. We got Twin. What's up, Twin? I'm excited to rock out with you tomorrow. Lena, what's up? Lena is in the building. Happy Mondays. We got Jonathan in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for stopping through. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully you enjoy the show and the recaps tonight. And Natalia, what's up in the building? All right. As I mentioned, we're just getting into the month of August. And it is rolling quickly, but July was action-packed. It definitely flew, and this third quarter is off to the races in the best ways. All right, so we're gonna run it. Tonight again is a check-in, and I'm just kind of honoring the idea, the thought that it has been impressed upon myself and my other creative teammates to just kind of bask in the moments, and I'm gonna do a variation of that just by kind of recapping and just shouting out the cool things that we've done this last month and a half. So shout out to the team. Your name will be mentioned, guaranteed. So we're gonna run it. Again, happy birthday to our July and our August babies. And we have this coming weekend, a celebration of a new life. You know who you are. I will be there. So shout out to you, my family. What else do we have? All right, first and foremost, you've heard it. You're going to continue to hear about it. The Sink or Swim premiere that kicked off on July the 14th on my team, Coco Lamage, London Elixir, Mogul Mall, and Ogechi, and an extensive crew around us that helped us to execute and get it done. The premiere was super dope. Thank you everybody who contributed, who donated, who pulled up, who helped to make that day run on different sets and different shooting opportunities or scenes that we had throughout the last year and a half, from coaching us through new equipment that we were using like across the board. There were so many hands on that helped us to get to the finish line, the first finish line for our premiere. So I got something queued up for you guys. I'm not just going to talk you through it. I got some cool recap videos, most that you can find on my social media or that will be up on other social medias that I'm attached to. So we're going to run a cool little recap video of photos taken by Chris Kender. Shout out to you for capturing our moment via photography. on the 14th. Also, before we jump into this recap, the soundtrack Sink or Swim is streaming currently right now. So you can catch that on all streaming platforms. I'm gonna
DJ Cool, DJ Cool.
Got my people. The music can't get vibes. Got my reefer.
I want some old school reefer.
Walking on the cloud. Time to fly.
My high time flies.
Don't let life pass you by. Get no sequel.
One shot.
We just here for a good time. Look, life ain't fair, but it's what you make it. Pushing P, that's peace and patience. Cry about pie or just go bake it. No more room, all the seats are taken. My people adjacent, sitting next to me. Are ones that bring out the best in me. Look at the fake and I can teach you all the recipe.
Why you hating shit? We all can eat.
All right. Again, shout out to everybody who was a part of that moment and who helped to even get us to that point in time. We got a lot of special things coming that are getting on the calendar, that are getting solidified. So I'm excited about that, for us to continue the journey of that is Sink or Swim, diving deeper. Again, the soundtrack is out right now. And a 2-for-1, the record that you heard playing behind that recap is called Good Times. It is by my brethren, my homie, the homie Kato Dupree, featuring King Drieski, produced by DJ Cool, and engineered by 84 Productions, mixed by 84 Productions. We were just on set a couple weeks ago. One of the special, really, really dope moments that has recently happened, behind the scenes shooting that video. We got some recaps coming for you. I do not have those in this moment, but it will be shared and they're going to be pretty cool. Shout out to Twin for being an overnight superstar with the BTS with the camera. We appreciate you. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a great time. So let me get this flyer up. It is streaming right now. Good Times by Kato Dupree featuring King Drieski. Let me get this up so you guys can see and recognize when you see it. Take a moment this evening. Just great vibes. Kato is just a cool, like laid back, soulful artist, with a lot of swag, rapping and then carry some tunes here and there as well. So make sure you take a moment to go check this record out. I am confident you will enjoy it. It's a good time. Definitely, just as they envision the video, it's the perfect vibe. Just family and friends eating, fellowshipping, and having a good time together. So yes, shout out to Kato. Shout out to Chevy, Twin, Crystal, for that trip down. Musician Tailors for locking in with Kato, for the execution and the vision. King Elway, my fellas, 3+1 were able to all be in the place at the same time. And that was really cool. So shout out to Sid and Cliff, and everyone else that was there that I did not call by name. A very, very good time. A lot of fun. We got musician Tailors in the building. What's good? What's good? And thank you, Crystal. The premiere was a lot of fun. So that was a recap there. Let me stay on task. Again, I will not hold you too long. But I do want to pause for the cause really quick, before we depart and before I get lost in the sauce. If everyone can take a moment and just share how the day is going, how the start of your week is going. I would say mine is slow and steady, but in a great way, in the best ways. Crystal said we had a great time. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We baked for a little bit. Got some needed sun. I could say for myself, much needed sun. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So again, the directive is to take a moment and let me know how the start of your week is going. This Mattie Mondays. Again, we are here recapping the last month of July and these first couple of days in August. It has been impressed upon me to make sure that I stop and celebrate the wins, the things that We create, my team creates. So I figured this will be a cool way to check in, but also share the cool things that we have created and the cool moments that we found ourselves in. So um, that is what we are executing. Chris, yeah, Crystal was. We was baking. Crystal was there. It was super hot out there. You just in Tailor shares good vibes, good food on a Sunday fun day. It's a fact. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Chef. Let me get this thing back juiced up. My control station. Awesome, and I'm gonna get to that as well. All right. Yes. Also, I'm not gonna drop any names, but I ended up at some really cool sessions, some really special places. Again, you can see a lot of those things on my social media, underscore at Mattie B underscore, excuse me, underscore Mattie underscore B. And I'll get that up here on the screen. And that is my IG. You can see a lot of these recaps there. And you can just kind of, see the movement, the special places that we have been. Okay, I see you guys dropping that in there. Again, if you missed it, let me know how the start of your week is going here on this Mattie Mondays. I'm gonna give you guys just a moment to drop those down in the comments, and I'll get those up on the screen. Again, we have found ourselves, my team and myself, in some really special creative spaces that I'm grateful for. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but also before we continue into the sessions, I had a really cool interview with We Create TV that dropped last month, the month of July. You can find the link on my page in my bio. Brian's super dope. A great conversation just about creating, um, learning, and continuing to understand the space that I have entered and am still continuing to enter into further in this music industry, this business of music. In addition to the creative spaces. So that was a really, really dope interview. He has some that just dropped with some of my teammates, London Elixir, Mobile Mall, and some other really dope creatives that I've enjoyed watching. So go check that out. Okay, I see y'all dropping in there. I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes. Y'all are on it. Another super special, super dope, great vibe, magical moment. Shout out to Chevy for the connection. We slid through a backyard kickback vibe session, like A1 setup, full band. Yo Will, shout out to Yo Will and what is it, Will and the exclamations. It was a lot of fun. They're passing around the mic, ran into some familiar faces, and we ran into Professor Griff and Soleil, which was completely unexpected from the both of us. So it was a really, really special night. I got to, hop in there and sing a bit, some backgrounds, and get up there and share and sing the record with the band a little bit sped up. But the record, all good, produced by Twin and Dre, that we released a while back. That is definitely still a fan favorite. And one of my favorites is just perform when I'm performing on the spot. And really, truly, because I just like to take the moments to connect through song and through my art, but that the record all good. It just feels good. It's interactive and it just carries a really powerful spiritual message. So I really enjoy picking that one to sing. So that was a good time. Yeah, a magical night. And a couple more to share. Let me hop into these comments over here at the control station. All right, so John shared with us, and this is in reference to how the week is starting. But John shares, finally slowed down and doing self care. Oh, Miami bound this Thursday. Dope. That sounds excellent. The self care sounds just as exciting as the Miami trip. So hopefully you get enough time to really execute that and recharge, and then that you have a good time, a good safe time down in Miami. All right, Mama Mattie shares a great start to the week, getting things done. Definitely, I can attest to that. She is getting things done, and I'm gonna circle back on part of the week that followed that rolled into this one for Mama Mattie. Crystal shares C.Styles. Today has been good. I got a walk in. Facts. You did get your walk in, which I know is always a great start to your day for you, and you definitely have been getting some work in. All right, musician Taylor shares. So dope. Oh yes, in reference to the jam session, so dope. Looking forward to the next jam session for sure. For sure, it's gonna be a good time. Facts. Now we read you. We read you. Good start of the week. Got my walk on. All right. Twin shares started off slow, but now I'm in go mode. Nice. Slow ain't slow is often good. So that's what's up. And yes, I'm definitely gonna be a part of your week. I appreciate you all in advance. But I'm excited for the collaboration we got coming up. All right, so let's get back to it. But yes, that was a lot of fun. That vibe session. Again, you can find a link to the We Create interview that dropped in July with Brian on his platform. It's a great conversation, a really dope deep dive into just the journey of writing sync and just navigating music and the space of creativity. What else we got? Last but not least, as far as the creative space, we left set of Good Times with Kato and the crew, and we shot over to Six Element, our friend Twan the God's camp, along with his teammates and partners. It was a writing camp, like talent packed. We say action packed, but it was talent packed. That Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I met a lot of dope creatives. I got to get put in an element, no pun intended, an element that I don't think most people are accustomed to. It was a lot of people rotating in and out, but just again, in as far as the breakout rooms, get put back into an element of collaborating with brand new people, navigating the space, the energy, and coming up with some really dope songs. So shout out to Twin, the body that is Six Element, Twin, Parker, and Donovan. I appreciate you guys and all of the team members that were helping to keep everything in motion, everything flowing, making sure everybody was good, coming in and out of the sessions, just checking up, taking count. Just they had a pretty well-oiled machine. So shout out to y'all. Congratulations on a successful camp, and I'm excited about being a part of the next one. And thank you, Twan, for that invite. Shout out to Chevy, Twin, and Crystal. For all the roles that they play, the presence, from capturing the moment to parlaying the moment, to segue in the moment, all the ways that you guys do what you do. I'm always grateful. But it never ceases to amaze me, from Twin pulling me in and saying, hey, they need to meet you, Mattie, to Chev capturing dope moments that I didn't even realize. It was really cool. For Crystal pulling up and being out of her element, but enjoying the space, and you know what I'm saying, just being a really dope part of the room. So that was a lot of fun. Again, thank you, Twan, and all the other dope creatives that I met and got to create with. And for that, I have a cool recap that you can also find on my page. You will hear a unreleased song called Flex that's on it. It is a song that myself, London Elixir, we created for television and film, mixed by Mike, and yeah, it's a nice high energy bounce. But I used the opportunity of this recap to kickstart. You'll see in the frame songwriter playback. Just another opportunity, like rehearsals. If you guys are not familiar, rehearsals up on YouTube. It's videos that were shot 99.9% by Chevy as we traveled throughout different cities and states. And we use that opportunity to share a lot of unreleased records that I have penned, a lot of unreleased demos. But songwriter playback is another way to collaborate and combine unreleased records with moments that are current and that we're part of. Before we hop into that, Lena shares walking now, so I'm gonna need that big energy at the end. Yes, ma'am, guaranteed. All right, let me find this recap. This is a recap of us at the Six Element Camp. Let me get this up here. Let me get myself out of the way. And again, the record is called Flex. You'll see it on the framing as well, produced by London Elixir. Um, Let me get myself out the way and let's get it.
Flex. Flex. This is not a test. This is a flex. Big flex. Best of the best. Big step and nothing like the rest. None of them like the rest. We're not easily impressed. This is a flex. This is a flex. Big flex. Best of the best. Big step and nothing like the rest. None of them like the rest. We're not easily impressed. This is a flex. Yeah. Pipe down, I'm talking.
All right. All right, so that was the recap from the Sixth Element Writing Camp. Again, shout out you guys for putting together a really special moment. I'm excited to see where these records land, and maybe it might be one of our big ones that we just put into the ether. But yeah, it was super dope. Really, really dope vibes. Some beautiful voices, male and female side. All right. Last but not least, before the remaining portion, most recent, my family reunion. A huge moment this month, before a lot of other rollouts and travel and big things that we're doing. But I definitely had to stop and acknowledge just how grateful I am for my family for leading that charge. It is a big task to in any aspect to bring people together, to get them on one accord, and to coordinate moments, events at a certain time, setting up, breaking down. So shout out to my family members, the committee, for being committed to seeing everything through from the start to the finish line. Um, it's always good to see my little cousins. I am now over that line where I'm the one asking the younger cousins, "Do you remember me?" And they saying no. And I see how I did my big cousins, and all those that were around to see me come up and be a little kid. But no, it's a blessing. It's cool to see them grow. Um, and I really do appreciate, sometimes it's like pulling teeth to go to family reunions or even family functions, but the older I've gotten, I do really appreciate reconnecting with family members that I have not seen in a while in person. Facebook is a great tool. I appreciate, because it does allow me to keep up with a lot of my cousins. But seeing them in person this weekend was really dope. It was really nice to hear the feedback from our elders that about the job that was done for the dinner, and the organization, and just the vibe that was set for the cookout. So that's a super blessing. And with that, what up, Jaree in the building? I know. I am definitely on the other side. I mean, I appreciate it. But I am on the other side, honey. Of like, remember when I'm out there talking to my little cousin saying, "Hey, life is going to jump in glitch form to where it's like, oh, where did those 5 years go? Where did those 10 years go?" And it was told to us, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. But it's real. But it is a blessing to be here for sure. And I had a really, really great time this weekend. Definitely was the straw to break the camel's back of all of these weeks catching up with me. A girl was tired, but I'm glad that I made it, and it's always a blessing to be able to spend time with my family. And yeah, man, to break bread and to be in the same space. And with that, I did have to go find something to be on par, but I thought this was a really cool quote that I found before the live that I am going to take the opportunity to share. And it goes, "Having a place to go is a home. Having someone to love is a family. Having both is a blessing." And that is right on par. Having both is a blessing, and I am blessed to have both. I do not overall, maybe in moments. But overall, I do not take it for granted. And I know that everybody can say that they have both. So I'm thankful for having both. And I'm sure my family would say the same. Even in our craziness, uh, I wouldn't change it. I would not change it. I would not swap. So there is that. And before we go, you see me, I can never overdo it. I can never overdo it. The Big Energy merch is still available. Currently, you can go right on to MattieBmusic.com right here if you need to see it, MattieBmusic.com. And you can find the black tea. The black tea is up there for an easy checkout. Catch us if you can. If you can, we have some crew necks on deck. And if it's just really like that, tap on us, our shoulders, myself, Chevy, and we can get you rocking with a hoodie, with a fresh clean hoodie. We also still have the Mattie B merch rocking. Let me get that up here in video form. The promo, you can find that at MattieBmusic.com. You can select your color for an easy checkout as well. And then I'm gonna let it rock for a little bit so you can see how you might want to swag it out. Shout out to Chevy for the recommendation to show, show people how I look fly with the kicks. I got a lot of we got a lot of feedback on just being able to see it paired with some nice fresh kicks. See, giving people an idea of how they can rock it. Thank you, Natalia. So these are the Mattie B tees, along with the Big Energy black tea is still available. We have some more things rolling out. You see me rocking it. You don't see me wear too many caps, but we have some more things coming to you. But we're gonna do it properly. I mentioned it. I had it on Good Vibes Only, and you can see it on the flyer for tonight. But those will be rolling out soon. The snapbacks, super dope. Again, shout out to musician Tailors, Chevy for leading that charge on the merch and doing an excellent job at getting the look, the aesthetic, A1. Let me get back over in these comments. I said I wasn't gonna hold you long. Look at us already at 8:30. Okay, here we go, guys. I got it. And thank you, Natalia. All right, awesome. All right. Make sure I didn't miss a thing. I sure did. All right. Shout out to the Band of Brothers. If you are not familiar with the Band of Brothers, for those who have been in this space that have been around for a while, just or in my life period, but for instance, my Sweet and Sour EP, the producer, the musician on that project is the one and only Sherrod Virtuoso. For my birthday party a few years ago, there was a segment where I was able to perform impromptu with Kato Dupree, All Good record, and a record, Crash Landing, Chevy's favorite, from the Sweet and Sour project. And Sherrod, pulled up and showed love in my birthday, and he pulled out his guitar. A gentleman who has toured with the likes of Maxwell alone, but a lot of heavy hitting artist, just a really down to earth, amazing guy. Appreciate you, Sherrod. But he is in the Band of Brothers, one of the four members. They are super, super talented. They're all huge pillars of their own, singers, musicians, and Sherrod it was the connector for me. But that show, my sister and myself got a chance to attend their show, and it was amazing. Amazing. The production, amazing. It was a platform they created for all of their friends to come through and perform. Everyone was like off the chain. Great energy, high energy, and again, most important, amazing sound and musicianship. So it was a lot of fun. So shout out to the Band of Brothers. That was done again in this month and a half. Shout out to Katie. Shout out to Katie. Chevy, myself, Twin got a chance to check out Dream Creative Space. Really, really dope studio. You can see the recap on my page as well. Shout out to Mega Max, Chris. That was a recent, really, really, really dope moment. Yeah, I felt like a kid in a candy store. It was really, really cool space. So shout out to Katie. I know there are probably other micro moments in this past week and a half, month and a half, but those are some I wanted to take a moment to share and to reiterate. So yes, Mattie merch is here. It's out. We got some other special things, content that will continue to roll out, and announcements that are made for sure. Yeah, that concert. I think Chris was referencing. It was a great night. Shout out to Angel fan in the building. No punching bag. Yes, thank you for sliding through. I hope you are doing great. All right, guys. So I will not keep you much longer. Y'all know how we do. I hope that you have an amazing week. Do your best in this moment of high energy, election year, economic strain, just a lot of different things that are in the pot that we are aware of, that we might be experiencing, loss, just all kinds of things that people are carrying around with them. Even in our imperfection, I encourage you to do your best to give yourself grace, to give others around you grace. I think a big one for me when I'm reminded that helps me to move through this world better is to not be easily offended. Again, to not be easily offended is super helpful for me. In a lot of moments, I don't get it right 100% of the time, but when I walk through this world, through my relationships, through my friendships, and focus on not being easily offended and not taking things personally, it does help to keep things lighter. So give yourself grace, and aim to give others grace as well. All right, y'all. I love you. We're going to get into this big energy lyric video to take us out. I hope y'all have a great week. And thank you for continuing to show up here with me, here at Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. Have an amazing week. We are darn near halfway through the month, so have an amazing rest of the month. And I will see you guys shortly, in 7 days. God willing. Let's get it. Big energy lyric video. You guys should know the words by now, but we're going to do it again. All right, y'all. Good night. Drop those comments as it plays, and show each other some love. Show yourself some love. And let's go.
Big step. Big. Let's go. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. I got 50-11 fellas on my line with the drama. Yes. Wife drawn with me to be their baby mama. Yeah. I transform player, I am every woman. I need it all, no period, that's a comma. They lose their minds when I walk out. I put it on, left the flaws out. From my hair, nails, shoes. If he step up, he playing by my rules. Cause I got big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. You ain't gotta like it, but they love it. They love it. Heating up 450 on the oven. A1 top shelf, what's above it? Hater blockers on till I see you coming. They lose their minds when I walk out. I put it on, left the flaws out. From my hair, nails, shoes. If he step up, he playing by my rules. Cause I got big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. Right foot, left foot, big step. Big step. Big moves, yeah, one after the other. Let's talk about it, salt and pepper. They in trouble, man, who gon' tell them? I'm a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. That's not too many can confirm, that's why they sleep by me. INDEPENDNT. Can't taste, can't touch, but you can pull up a seat. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized